किंवा लेदर वापरता किंवा सिल्क वापरता किंवा वूल वापरता ते सारखे न्ही. ही जनावरां पळय आसा ती आमच्या खातीर कांयच करिना. आमी फोर्सान वचून काडटा, आमी तेंचो जीव काडटा तेंच्या मांसा खातीर. आमी तेंचे भुरग्याचो पण हक्क आसा दुधा खातीर तो आमी नश्ट करून उडयता. तेजे ती गाय म्हस करता ती तेज्या वासराचो हक्क. पूण आमी ते फोर्सान त्या वासराक उपाशी दवरता, मारता मांसा खातीर आनी आमी दूध घेता ते. आणि तशेंच आमी चामडे वापरतात किंवा सिल्क वापरतात किंवा आमी जूर वापरतात नाजाल्यार सर्कशीं वापरतात. ही जनावरां सुद्दां तेंच्यांनी आमच्या खातीर अशें तेंच्यांनी ते सगळे जीव आनी सर्कशीं आमी फोर्सान तेंच्या कडसून घेता. हय इलेक्ट्रीक शॉक दिता, तांकां उपाशी दवरता, त्या खातीर आमी टाकया पयलीं चोच कातरता तेंच्यांनी चोच कातरता कित्याक सांग तेंच्यांनी एकामेकाक चोच मारून घालता. आनी हे पळय मांसाक पळय काडटा 45 days आसता न्ही, 45 दिसांनी मारता मांसाक. सो ते ऑलमोस्ट 3 एका वर्साच्या भुरग्याक मारलेल्या भशेन जेन्ना आमी कंपेर करीत जाल्यार एका वर्साच्या भुरग्याक आमी मारता. एक्झॅक्टली केन्ना केन्ना थोडी काजू बियो बदाम केन्ना वाट नंबर आनी आमची जायते पळय शिवराक जेवण चण्याचो रोस, चणा, मणगणें आमी नाल्लाच्या रोसान करता. रायट आमकां नेसेसिटी ना की आमी जायते दीस करपाक जाय. तुमी अशें खूब आसा की खंयचेंच जनावर ना अशें की जेन्ना तेजे दांत येता ते आपले स्वताचे आवयचें दूध पियेना व्हडले जाले म्हणून. किंवा खंयचेंच जनावर ना की दुसऱ्या जनावरांचें दूध पियेता. सो हेजो अर्थ कितें जालो सांग की आमकां दुधाची गरज ना. जें दूध आमकां पळय जाय तें आमची स्वताची आई आमी 1-2 वर्सां आसता बरें तेज्या नंतर आमच्या दुधाची गरज ना, आमच्या शरिराकूच गरज ना. आमी भाजी खान कडधान्य खान आमचो पोशण सारकें जाता. हय नाशणे बीन खावोले जाता. हय नाशणे एकदम घट भाजयो सगळ्यो पालक मेथी शोवकं मुसगाची भाजी फ्रूट एक्झॅक्टली फ्रूट्स कडधान्य खुबशे अशे वस्ती आसा देखून आमकां सगळें न्यूट्रिशन मेळटा. एक्झॅक्टली इनफॅक्ट मांस बी खावप चडशें आतां तुमी पळय डायबिटीज बी पळयता कॅन्सर पळयता. एक्झॅक्टली दुधा खातीर ब्लड कॅन्सर जाता, कॅन्सर आनी ब्रेस्ट कॅन्सर जाता. बायलांक दादल्यांक ब्रेस्ट कॅन्सर जाता आनी जायते 4-5 प्रकाराचे कॅन्सर आसा. जेन्ना आमची स्वतंत्रता संग्राम सुद्दां त्यांना आम्ही दुसऱ्यांना एक्झाम्पल दिला राईट आणि ग्रॅज्युअली चेंज दाखवलीच आमच्या भारत देशात आता या आम्ही सगळे व्हॉलेंटियर आहोत ते आम्ही सगळे
And what happens when they are shut off? What is the alternative? So see this, they are cutting the beak of the chicken, and later on what happens, the chicken, they are artificially inseminated for 45 days, and someone's blood, and 45 days once it's grown big, then it comes to the table. So they split the throat, split the leg, the chicken is suffering, is bleeding out. What is the concept I tell you? The more the chicken bleeds out, the meat will taste little better. That is the concept. Do you think you should really eat it? आपको लगता है कि इसमें प्रोटीन है? इसमें कुछ प्रोटीन नहीं है। और ताकत जो है वो आर्टिफिशियल ताकत है। मेरे घर पे दूध का प्रोटीन है। Try to understand this. The concept is very simple. Be vegan.
And today your campaign is going on at KTC Bus Stand. Do tell us about it.
So today, yesterday, we had the Goa Animal Liberation March, wherein activists from different cities of India had come. And today we are continuing with this campaign. We call it Liberation for All, because we are celebrating our annual Liberation Day on 19 December. So we are trying to establish the link between human liberation and animal liberation, and we are trying to show people that both are interconnected, that you cannot have one without the other. Like just like how we humans like to be free and we deserve freedom, so also the animals equally deserve freedom. But whereas we every day we force trillions of animals, we take away their freedom for food, we take it away for clothing, we take it away for entertainment and for research. So we are trying to create awareness about that, and how each one of us can bring about change, and how each one of us is contributing to the problem, and how we can be the solution. When we change, so will governments change, and so will legal policies change, and the legal framework will change. Because if you go back in history, you will see that social evils like child labor, child marriage, racism, sexism, casteism were all considered okay at one point of time by society. But when the conscience of society was awakened, we realized that it was wrong, and then eventually the law also changed to accommodate the change that came into being. So this is what our campaign is about. So we are doing video outreach today, wherein we show videos to people of what happens to the animals, and we help them make the connection between animal liberation and human liberation. And we are also doing a wall painting in the city in Panjim, which will explain, which will carry the same message to people, and we'll also be doing a similar kind of program in the evening in Miramar Beach. So we also have one of our activists who is sitting in a cage. So that way we hope to establish the connection, and we make it easier for people to connect about how important animal liberation is and how they are both connected.
Ma'am, animal industry products is such a huge industry. So how your campaign is going to impact and the awareness how you going to create?
See, these industries are very secretive in nature and they do not want people like you and me to know what's happening. This happens behind closed doors. So the first step is to create awareness. And when it becomes, and it is already becoming a mass movement. Veganism is growing rapidly across the world and even in our country, and even in Goa it's taking strides. We are like a substantial number of people are vegan in Goa, and that's why we are trying to make it even more mainstream. So with awareness is the first step, and then they will follow policy changes. We agree that it's a tough battle, but then all battles, all social justice movements have never been achieved in a day or in a matter of years. It's always taken a long time, but we will reach there one day for sure. That is the done thing because see, as humans, we are born to be kind, we are born to be justice oriented, we are born to be compassionate. It's just that we need, sometimes we need to be awakened to the fact of what we do, like, unconsciously. When we are informed about it, the human society, human conscience automatically changes. Like, none of us would be able to kill an animal with our hands. But we are, every time we eat something from animals, or every time we use something that comes from an animal, we are paying for these industries to continue. When we stop funding these industries, when we stop buying from them, they will be compelled eventually to either shut down or to move on to businesses which do not involve the exploitation of animals.
Ma'am, tell about your organization, Goan Group. What does it does in Goa, when it started and all?
The Goan started animal liberation activism in 2017, and in 2018 we also started with the Vegan India movement. So we do monthly outreach activities like this on a similar nature, and we also have lectures in schools and colleges and in organizations like the Lions Club, etc. And we also organize animal liberation marches, and we do a whole lot of awareness raising events to create awareness about the cause of animal liberation and veganism.
Ma'am, do you think this awareness syllabus should be there in education?
Yes, that's what we are hoping for eventually, and we will work. That's also one of our agendas. We will be approaching the government in the future to include animal rights education in the school syllabus as well.
From your side, any special message for youngsters?
What I would say to youngsters is we have to be the change that we wish to see in the world. When we change, we will lead by example, and the world will be compelled to listen to us and take note.
Ma'am, your name and short about yourself.
I am Gemini Shettigar, and basically I am a lawyer by profession, and I'm also into organic farming and an animal rights activist.
My name is Steve. I'm coming from Chennai. So the thing is, there have been a lot of social justice movements in the past, like black rights, women rights, and lower caste rights and stuff. And whenever we see an injustice, we tend to fight against it. So that's why I joined this thing. So the thing is, animal businesses are the biggest injustice happening in this world. If you think about it, animals are like children. There is no difference between an animal and a child, right? But these children in animal businesses, they have been raped. They have been brought into existence through a process called artificial insemination. That is nothing but rape. If it is done to a woman, we'll say it's rape, right? After that, they undergo suffering, like torture and enslavement. And then finally, the day they come out of these cages, they'll be murdered. Right. So, do children deserve these things? No. Right. So, in the current society we live in, we live rapists, murderers, and corrupted people. They are like roaming free. And animals who are like children are the ones being kept in cages and murdered just for pleasure. We are murdering children for pleasure, right? So it's frankly child abuse. Child abusers do it for the same thing. So not just people, the government, the industries who are doing the business, and the government that is allowing it, and the people who are consuming it, they should all stop. Right? We should stop discriminating them. An animal and a child, they feel the same pain. They are innocent. They haven't done a crime against us. They don't deserve this. And these animal businesses should be banned. Very simple.